Hi everyone, and welcome to a mid-November book haul. Now this is a rare occasion for me, but I went to a special book event, and because I already have more than enough books for the end of the month to haul in a definitely two-part video, then we're gonna have a book haul now. So I'm gonna show you 6 books. So anyways, I went to a book signing, and this is not a YA book signing, but it is science fiction fantasy. And there were some definitely cool books there, plus they just had other books at the bookstore. It's a humongous bookstore, so I got some YA books too. First, I'm going to show you 2 books that I already own, but I went to get signed, and these are the authors that I was most excited about meeting, so hopefully you guys will be excited too. The first author was Patricia Briggs, and this author does werewolf / shapeshifter coyote-esque books in adult fantasy. They are excellent. I really love this series. And there's where it says for Rebecca from Pat Briggs. The author I was most excited about meeting was Anne Bishop, who did Written Red. Definitely so far, and probably going to be my favorite book of the year. This book is adult fantasy, but it is amazing. So good. And there's where it says Aru to Rebecca from Anne Bishop. I sadly don't know what Aru means. I really wish I did. If you know, please let me know down below. I feel embarrassed that I don't know, but it's still awesome. I also got 2 things of swag that went with that, and that is a bookmark for her next book, which is A Murder of Crows. And this is one of her older books, Shadows and Light by Anne Bishop. So that was cool. I don't have a lot of book swag, so I was excited to get some. Alright, so now we're gonna haul the books that I actually did buy. The first of which is called Black Blade Rules by J.A. Pitts, and this is by a guy, and I had seen it around before, and it looked interesting, but I just never quite picked it up. It is about a woman who is a blacksmith during the day. During night, she got a job as a prop master at a theater, I think. And she doesn't really like her job, and a sword there breaks, so she says that she will make the sword at her blacksmithery or using her skills. And then she's visited by a dwarf, or he says he's a dwarf, and things just go crazy from there, and she might need to rescue the world. It just sounds cool. I think there are 3 books in this series. I guess it's a trilogy. And this author is coming very soon to where I live, so hopefully if I like this book, I can go to another book signing. Next was a really interesting author. I think I've read like 2 of her books, but she tends to write standalones, so I've never connected them. I have not read this book, but it looks so cool, and that is Spirits That Walk in Shadow by Nina Kirke Hoffman, and this cover is so beautiful. The author told me that the artist who does the artwork for Patricia Briggs started out by doing it for this author, and this is the art right there, and I think it's just amazingly beautiful. This book is about 2 girls that go to college, and one of them is escaping her family's like magic history, and the other girl is really depressed and is hoping going to college will fix that problem, meet new friends. But it turns out that the girl who's depressed isn't actually depressed, but the spirit or creature is following her around. I guess it's like a psychic vampire, and is making her depressed, like forcing on her. So it's going to be this cool action-packed book, hopefully, with them trying to capture or kill the psychic vampire. I hope it's really good, and I just love the cover. Next is Silver by Rhiannon Held. I feel really bad for not being able to pronounce this since I met the author, but this is a werewolf book about a woman who is a solitary werewolf. She's not a part of a pack, and she's on the run, and this guy is chasing her, and he is part of a pack, and it's his duty to basically kill stray werewolves. But from there, he decides he must protect her, and things progress from there. So I'm really excited to read it. The author said she's an archaeologist, and she used that experience to write this book. I think there's Native American elements in it. It sounds fantastic. This is the first book. There's another book in the, maybe it's a duology. It might be a series, I'm not sure, but I can't wait to read it. And it says, I don't know if you guys can read that, Rebecca, Walk in the Light, and then it's signed by her. And let me show you guys the other books because I forgot. This one says, "Hi Rebecca," and it's signed and it says cheers, but she did a whole bunch of swirls, which are so cute. And this one says, "Rebecca, watch out for dragons and investment bankers." And it's signed and dated. Alright, so the last 3 books are YA books. They're pretty well known, and you've seen them before. So, the first of which is The Battle of the Labyrinth, which is by Rick Riordan. This is the 4th book. I am currently reading the 3rd book, and I just wanted to get the rest of the series. So this is the 1st one, or the 4th one, and the 5th one, The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. I want to complete this series so I can read the Heroes of Olympus series. So excited for it, so excited. So yeah, now that I hauled them, I can read them the rest of the month, which I plan to do. And the last book I got, I'm sure tons and tons of you will be happy about, and that is Frostbite by Richelle Mead. This is the 2nd book in the Vampire Academy series. I really enjoyed the 1st book. Shocker. Not a shocker. Yeah. So hopefully I'll get to this soon. And yeah. So those are all the books. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have read any of these. I'm assuming a lot of you have read the Vampire Academy and the Percy Jackson, but if you've read any of the other books, I'd love to hear about it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you probably tomorrow for Friday Night Reads. Bye guys!